Wise men say.
Buskers have been around for a long time. Recently, we see an outpouring of support for buskers since the lift of COVID restrictions. Many has been put into the limelight, and some even made it to national news. Yeah. Nope, we're not going there. So now, there is an increase of aspiring buskers. More and more are trying to get a chance to perform on the streets. If you are also one of them, here are the things you need to know. But before I start, smack the like and subscribe button before I start performing a triangle solo. In case you do not know, for the benefit of non-Singaporeans watching this channel, you cannot just start busking on the streets of Singapore just like this. To be able to busk, you need to first obtain a busking license from the National Arts Council. This application is only for Singaporeans, PR, or those under employment pass. So first, how to apply? Very simple. Simply go to the website, maybe you can Google NAC busking. Then download the application form and then start filling up. Upon filling up, send the email to the email address that is written over there, and there you are. Be aware that it's not just sending in an email, you will actually be arranged for an audition. And because this audition is always oversubscribed, you will need to submit your application 3 months prior the audition. Before you go for an audition, you will have to attend a pre-audition briefing. This is mandatory. If you are in a band, at least one member must turn up for the briefing. Next is preparing for the audition. You need to get all your equipments ready. You cannot say you will wait until you pass the audition then you get the equipments. The judges want to see that you are well equipped in order to pass you. So if you have been a nice person, you can try to borrow equipments first. Also, take note that whoever is supposed to be in your band must turn out for the audition. If not, they will not be granted the busking license. So if you have 4 members, only 3 turn up, the busking license will be only for 3 persons in the end. Suppose you have passed your audition, you will then need to collect your busking card. No, you need to collect physically. Even if you pay them, they will also not mail to you. Then you can start preparing your busking equipments. Of course, each and every one of us have a different budget. I'm going to show you my equipments, then you can decide if this is within your means. This is my cube speakers. Then I have my music stand, a guitar stand, and my tip box. Below, here's my iPad. Actually, you don't even need such a tipping box. Some of the buskers, they are just using their guitar bags as busking box. But hey, this is my style. What do you know about that? It has been through some rain and shine with me. That's why this is the current condition. The next thing is, you definitely want to invest in something that comes with wheels. In this case, I'm using this luggage. You can see the size is almost as tall as me as I'm sitting down on the ground. This luggage should be able to store your speakers, your stand, your guitar stand, your iPad, and most of your equipment. As much as I know that there is still space in the luggage, I do not want to make it too full because it will be too heavy for me to carry if, let's say, I really have to lift it up the stairs or whatever. In Singapore, most of the train stations have lift, and everywhere you go there is a ramp, but sometimes you still need to lift it up. It's completely up to you whether you wish to take a cab. That will be the most convenient, of course, but then it will cost a little bit more. Honestly, you don't need super good equipment. After busking for so many years, I'm still using this very cheap mic, JTS Dynamic. Yeah, it's time I should get a condenser, but lastly, do not forget to include a poster to promote your social media, your new music, especially your old music. A lot of us, yes, we do busk for the money, but also, most important, we want to busk because we really like music and we wish to promote more of our music. Spend a little bit effort on your brand awareness and introduce yourself while you are on the street. Okay, wait, you cannot busk first. First, right, you need to book your busking slot. So log into the NAC website, log in with your SingPass, then book a busking slot. Now that you have gotten everything ready, let's go busking. So this is how I normally travel on trains. I have my guitar bag here, one more bag, and then luggage. Guys, no matter how heavy is your luggage, you can push through it. Ah! No, I cannot. Ta-da! This is today's busking location. I apologize for how dark it is and also the bad audio, but just showing you how busking process look like. Right now I have all my equipments ready, the mic stand, the music stand, my busking box and license. Most important, the speakers. Speakers I will put it behind me so that I can also hear myself. Of course, busking still have some frustrations. Things like not having enough good locations to busk. There are a lot of locations, there are just not enough good locations and everyone is snatching for the same slot. There are also a lot of times when malls or people, the neighborhood complain about us being too loud and we get chased away by security guards. Then there are also a lot of rules that prevent buskers from collaborating together. We are not supposed to play music together because I don't know. Other things are uncontrollable situations like the rain, the sun. You can't control them, but you can choose the time slot that you want to busk. Another frustration, irritating and annoying fellow buskers. Even if we cannot change the rules, at least you can try to be better and make this community slightly friendlier and nicer. But despite all this, what made us continue to busk is because we really like performing. We are also able to meet a lot of people through busking. A lot of times, it made me realize that Singaporeans are nicer than I thought. Overall, I enjoy busking a lot because it made me discover people who are really appreciative towards arts and just how kind they are. The earnings can be inconsistent, but you get a lot more freedom too. Then you can play your vanity songs, right? If you want, you can also tell your grandmother stories, right? And whatever you do, right, it's just up to you, right? You don't have to answer to any bosses. Commonly asked question is, does it feel scary or what gives you the courage to start performing on the streets? Even when you get onto the train, there are already eyes staring at you. Obviously, because your equipment take up a lot of space on the train when it's peak hour and you're freaking annoying. Even before you start performing, just as you put your luggage down, people are already looking at you expecting something to happen. Despite all that, so yes, I think it's quite scary, but you just have to do it lor. For me, when I first started out, I have zero performing experience and I know that I need to get some sort of experience so that I have chances to perform somewhere else. So busking created the first few experience I have performing in front of public. At that point of time, it seems like the most accessible option for me. Maybe it's going to change because now so many people are fighting to get a busking slot. Have I ever feel that I'm not good enough to perform in public? Yes. At times, I feel that I'm courageous, but at times I'm also questioning myself whether I do not have enough self-awareness. Whether you think you are good or not good, you can only find out by performing to other people. So I hope this video answers some of the questions of how to busk, why I busk, and I hope it helps you. That's all. Remember to smack the like and subscribe button.